Namaste, I am Mini and welcome to my channel Foodotomic. Today we are preparing one of my favorite soup recipes, creamy vegan pumpkin soup. For this video, we are using Gordon Ramsay's Christmas pumpkin soup recipe and giving it a vegan twist. So, let's get started. I have taken around 1 kg of pumpkin and I am slicing it slightly like this on the surface so it absorbs all the condiments. Then I am adding some rosemary as it adds a great flavor and it gives this recipe a festive vibe. Lightly sprinkle some salt, black pepper. I have chopped the garlic from the center and added it here so it gets cooked along with the pumpkin. Add a good drizzle of olive oil. Then bake it in oven over 175 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes. While the pumpkin is getting cooked, let's prepare the mushrooms. This is completely optional but adds a great umami flavor and a perfect combination to go with the pumpkin soup. I am using portobello mushrooms but you can use any mushrooms of your choice. Heat a pan and add 1 teaspoon of oil. Spread it evenly through the pan. Once it's hot, add 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Usually I like to add a lot of garlic but we have already added a lot to the pumpkin so we are balancing it out over here. Cook the garlic over low heat for 2 minutes. Then add mushrooms to the pan. Stir fry the mushrooms over medium or high heat. The mushrooms will start to release the water and you can easily cook them over medium heat. One thing to remember is to use less oil while preparing mushrooms as they release a good amount of water while on heat, which helps in the cooking process. Add half teaspoon of salt or salt as per taste followed by pepper. Mix and cook for 5 to 7 minutes. Never add the salt to the mushroom in the beginning of the recipe going by their size as they would shrink down and the amount is always less than you would anticipate. The mushrooms are cooked and ready. Set them aside. Once the pumpkin is cooked, remove the garlic cloves from it and start to scrape the cooked pumpkin from the skin. If you are in a hurry, you can also use the pre-cut and chopped pumpkin pieces you get in the supermarket, and that way you will save a little bit of time. Personally, I love this recipe because of its authentic flavors. You can be as careful you want in life, but then this happens. No bueno. You can also take out the garlic from its shell by pushing them like this. This process is so much easier once they are cooked. Let's go ahead and do the final cooking. Add around 1.5 teaspoon of oil to the pan. 1 medium finely chopped onion. Cook till it's translucent. I am cooking it over high heat. Hence continuously stirring it so it doesn't burn. You don't have to finely chop the onion for this recipe as we are going to blend everything towards the end, but finely chopping the onion reduces the cooking time and it's totally up to you. The onion is cooked. Add the cooked garlic back to the pan. Stir fry it for a minute. Add half teaspoon of nutmeg. The cooked pumpkin. I'm adding some water, but if you have vegetable broth, you can use that. I have added approximately 400 ml of water, but you can use more or less as per the thickness you would prefer in the soup. Now let it cook till it starts to boil. If you're finding this recipe video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also share it with your friends and family who might find value from it. Once the mixture starts to boil, turn the heat to low and add 3 to 4 tablespoons of cashew cream. Give it a mix. You can also replace the cashew cream with vegan cream or coconut cream. Although pumpkin in itself is rich and creamy and that's why they are completely optional. I'm adding salt around 1.5 teaspoon, but you can add the salt as per your taste. Mix everything and then blend. I did it in 2 different batches. Just look at that. The color, the creaminess, the texture, everything is on point. You can barely go wrong with this recipe. Serve it with the cooked mushrooms or just like that, it's perfect. This recipe is great for lunch, dinner or a light snack. It freezes really well and can be meal prep too. Finally, I'm dressing it up with some cashew cream. And the creamy vegan pumpkin soup is ready. Do try this scrumptious recipe at home and let me know your feedback in the comment section. I'll be back with another interesting vegan recipe. Until then, bye.